Well. It's been a long couple days. Haven't been on here in a while, so I decided go ahead and hit up a live. See if anyone even comes in here, or if anyone's even doing anything today. Yeah, I've been, I'll keep it real with everybody. Like, I don't want to put out anything that's not true, so I'm gonna be real with everybody. And right now I've had a student that I had for a little while, and I tested him out, and he still hasn't passed. But you know what, he's gonna pass on his next one. I'm pretty sure that he's gonna pass. So it's my only second student this year that I have not trifected. So, but yeah, sometimes, man, the nerves get you. And I think that that's what we got going on, is maybe a little bit of nerves. But yeah. What's going on? Howdy, you from Springfield? Hey, I'm in Springfield too. Yeah, I'm over here in Springfield. I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. I've been spending a long time at the pad. Like, I just barely got home, and I was like, man, I need to do a live because I haven't done one in a while. So, I was gonna do one last night, but I don't like doing them the night before my student test out. I like to skip that day. But he tested out today, and unfortunately the alley doc was hard for him today. So, he has to retest. So. I wouldn't be real if I didn't tell y'all the truth that not every one of my students trifecta. My trifecta rate is good, but I'm just being real. Like, hey, it happens. Some people get nervous. You can't really do nothing for nerves. Like, there's nothing really I could do to change somebody's nerves. They're gonna be nervous or they're not gonna be nervous. So that's kind of where I was today. Is he was nervous and made a little mistake, and he didn't pass. But guess what? We're gonna work on it and get him right. So, Mark Newton, what's up, Mark? You're testing on Wednesday. Awesome, Mark. I hope Daryl's been treating you good. Daryl's a good guy. He's a great trainer. Like, I have no doubt that you're not going to do great. So, Mark, you got this. I was supposed to go get Mark. I told him I would train him. But because I wasn't able to come and train him, I got one of my buddies to train Mark. So, I took care of Mark. And that's what I'm trying to do with a lot of the people that really, really are wanting to come to Prime and want me as their trainer. If I'm not available, I'm trying to get some of my friends to go ahead and help you out. So, right, Joshua? Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, I'm going to keep it up. It's like I went... I think I was at 12 in a row, 12 trifectas in a row. So, I was doing like 12 in a row. That's pretty good. Mark says, Daryl is great, top notch. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm sorry that I couldn't have been there to train you, but, I have some stuff going on over here in Springfield. We talked, what's happening, so, But I'm glad that I could find you a trainer that was a great trainer and have him work with you and help you out. Like, that's great. And that's what I'm kind of like looking at doing for a lot of people, Mark. So, like, hey, my next live I do, Mark, when you trifecta, hey, let me know. You got my number anyways, Mark. Let me know you trifecta. That way I can be like, look, I helped Mark out get a great trainer, and Mark trifecta, But yeah, Daryl is a top, like, great guy. Like, great. Like, I know that Daryl's going to make it to the top 15 next year, and I'm going to be at the top 15 next year. And, you know, we've been working really hard out there, and we've been doing it. You know, I'm more like, me and Daryl, we're about the quality of the students. So we're going to make sure that our students get the drive time. They're going to get their backing skills. We're going to make sure that we put out good quality student that could go and do the job. Go do the job. Do I do PSD too? No, I do not do PSD. I don't do PSD because I really don't like sleeping in a moving truck. I've been known to do a TNT before. Like, one of my students, Joshua. My student Joshua Dyson, I had him on PSD. He was a PSD only with me. I tested him out. I told him, I said, Joshua, if you ever need anything, call me. So Joshua, he called me and he said, hey, I don't know what happened today, but my trainer rolled the truck. I said, Joshua, what? So I knew that Joshua wasn't going to have a trainer no more. So I hit up my fleet manager and said, hey, I want to do a TNT. I got this guy, Joshua. He was one of my PSDs, and I want to take him TNT. So my fleet manager got on the phone with his fleet manager and worked everything out. And then Joshua calls me and he's all like, are you doing my TNT? I said, yep. I said, I'm going to finish your TNT. So I went and got him and finished his TNT. But for the most part, I try not to do TNT. And that's just because I don't like sleeping in a moving truck. It's rough. And it's 50,000 miles is a lot of miles to do with somebody. It really is. But yeah, I try not to do TNT. I think that's that's one of the hardest things for me in my job, is because once a student gets off my truck, they go onto TNT. And I don't know how they're treated on TNT. Like, I would like to think that they're all treated good and they get the top-notch trainer that's out there to put out good quality people after TNT. Like, I'm trying to put out good quality people, but you know, really, I don't know what they're going to end up with. Sean's another guy. Hey, Sean's another guy that I was supposed to train this week, but because of what's been going on, my student didn't pass his test today. And I'm being real. Hey, my student did not pass his test today. I wish he did. And he almost had it. Like, he just made a few mistakes. But you know what? We're going to get past that, and he's going to pass his test. So, you know, Sean, you're going to be with my friend Oren. Oren's a great trainer. Like, he's one of the guys I look up to. Like, he's a good guy. And you're going to be set up real good, Sean. What's up? Jesus takes the wheel. What's going on? Jesus, you got to come get my seed again. I hope you're on your way to Springfield, because you need to come bless my seed again. Being sent home? What? Sean, what happened? I got to check my email, because I'm pretty sure you emailed me. I hope it's something you can get fixed, Sean. I really do. Oh, Prime rejected you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to check my email. I'm sure you emailed me. If you don't want to put it on here, then, you know, that's fine. I'm going to check. Hopefully you email me and let me know what happened. Really, TV says yeah, I understand freight is kind of slow right now, and the virus has slowed down a lot of stuff. But you got to think about it, like, some of these shippers and receivers, if they got anyone that got the coronavirus, boom, they're like they're having to shut down those facilities. So it's going to slow us down some. Like if there's Tysons and Smithfields in certain areas or whatever it may be, I'm just using them for example, Kraft, you know, Kellogg's, whatever. If they get a corona case inside their factory, they got to shut it down. Jesus takes the wheel, says, breaking news. Sean says, I sent you my number, call me. Okay, I will. Jesus takes the wheel, says, I am 30 miles away from my 50K. 30 miles? Jesus, drive up the road, man. Get your 30 miles. Big Country. Hey, what's going on, Big Country? Big Country says, what's up, Twisted Big D? Oh, Sylvester. What's going on, Sylvester? Sylvester, man, you're just out there grinding out miles too. Man, Sylvester. Y'all meet Sylvester, make sure y'all get his Facebook. He be putting out some funny videos. He'll take like these short videos. I watch all of them. They're funny. Yeah, good night, Mark. Get some rest for tomorrow. Jesus takes the wheel. We're rolling now. Hey, Jesus, 30 minutes. You'll for sure have your miles done. I'm bored. You must be sitting in a dock, Sylvester. Big Country says, right now I'm running for Hitchback, and Smithfield is our major account, and they shut it down in Six Falls, South Dakota. Oh, that has to hurt, especially if you're like on there dedicated or something like that. That has to hurt. So they probably putting you on some other kind of account or something, Big Country, or I guess y'all are doing everything besides Smithfield. Well, yeah, like I said, man, whenever those places get the virus, they have to shut that stuff down, and it's not good for anybody. We're trying to run freight, and like our shippers are getting shut down. Like, this is not good. I can't wait till this stuff's over with. Well, Jesus, I hope you get a truck. I hope you get a truck real fast, man. Like, you get it, the faster you get a truck, the better. I know you're probably going to take some time off before you upgrade. Last we were talking, you were talking about it. So, you know, take your time off. Get on the list. Take your time off. Hopefully your truck pops up and you go get it. That Smith place in South Dakota has over 270 confirmed corona cases. Oh wow, 270 confirmed. Sean says, on a good note, I did the first group of simulator driving and then did the test with it today and passed with a 95. Yeah, man, that's not good. I'm sorry that you got sent home, man. I'm hoping that maybe there's a way that you can get it all fixed and get back out here, man. Whatever's going on, I hope you get it done. Code 20, whoop whoop. There's a juggalo in the house. Oh, really, Jesus? Just the employees alone? That's a lot of cases, man. Man, could you, and that's all one place? Why was there 270 people together, you know? But yeah, I'm hoping this virus goes away, man. We're tired of dealing with it. We're still bringing in students right now at Prime, and you know, sometimes I'm kind of concerned about, like, Man, what if I get a student that doesn't know he has it and he comes in there like, am I gonna get it? I hope not. I'm just gonna get all of my students and drive them through inbound every day so we can get our temperatures taken, make sure they ain't running a temperature, I guess. Big country, yeah, that's gnarly. It's just Smithfield and South Dakota. Man, I'm betting they're having a relook at all the places stuff got shipped out of there. And two, I bet they're looking at all that stuff that got sent out from there. Sean says, my wife's on my way out here tonight and I'm leaving in the morning. Dang, Sean. Like I said, that's not good. I was hoping that everything worked out for you. For reals. Yeah. Jesus takes the wheel. They account for more than half of the state cases. Wow, that's nuts. Sean says, we'll talk later if you can call me. Sean, I might not call you tonight. I might call you tomorrow because I got to get up early in the morning. Like, this was going to be a quick live that I did just because I haven't done one in a while. And if anyone's coming to Prime and they had any questions, I was like, man, here you go. But I'll definitely look into it. I'll check my email and see what all happened, and we'll go from there. Don't give up on your CDL, Sean. Don't give up on it, man. Like, you know, if Prime wasn't a perfect match, look at other companies, all right? Han says, I'm in Arizona. Big Country says, we'll catch you on the flip side, driver. Dang, Hans, you're in Arizona, man. You've been going. Sean says, oh no, I have 4 more applications to put out. Yeah, that's good. Don't give up, Sean. You know, hey, you scored big on the simulator, so like, you know, it's a loss for Prime right there. I mean, the worst thing about it is that you came all the way to Pittston. Your family drove you in there, and now they're having to come pick you up. Dropping a load in Tempia, however you say it. But yeah, don't give up on it. Just because maybe whatever it was that Prime won't hire you, maybe another company will. Like, I would keep pursuing my CDL. Like, I really would. Because to me, like, a CDL is good to have. Like, I can take my CDL and go wherever I want. Like, if for some reason Prime wasn't working out for me, I could go somewhere else. I'm happy with Prime right now. Like, I'm doing great with Prime. I like Prime. Like, they take care of me. So right now I'm happy at Prime. But if I needed to, I could take my CDL and go somewhere else. If I wanted to buy my own truck and try out my own truck, shoot, I got a CDL now. Then hand sanitizer load pickup in Phoenix. Hey, a lot of people need hand sanitizer, so that's money right there. They should make that a high value load, pay you more. Joshua says, were all trucks automatic at Prime? All trucks are not automatic at Prime. If you train on an automatic, then you will have the automatic restriction on your license. Sean says, and I don't know if I'm going to get any reimbursement for any of it. I'm supposed to get the 100 orientation fee. Yeah, Sean, I would get with a recruiter and ask them about that, because you should, I would think. Han says automatics. Big Country says, well, if Prime didn't work out, I'm sure Swift or Warner or something like that, mega carriers or if you can get a permit and go to TMC and Flatbed. Okay, Hans. Hans says he'll listen to you, but he's driving. Yeah, I'll listen to you, but I'm driving. Yeah, Hans, we don't need you typing and driving at the same time, buddy. We want to keep you safe. I don't know what's up with this Willie's Pub. Jesus, give him the wrench, Jesus. Use your power, Jesus. Looking at TMC and... Hey, what's going on, Nick? I haven't heard from you since you've been out on your own. You making that big money? Running those miles? Man, I haven't seen Nick in a long time. Willie's Pubs looks like more like an old shop. Running hard. Hey, Nick, you did a lot of miles for TNT, man. You earned it. Go make your money. Go make your money. Jerry Garcia. What's up, Jerry Garcia? Jerry Garcia is coming out here the 11th of next month. And I'm gonna do his PSD. So yeah, I know I have to be in Springfield on the 11th. So it'll be good. I think it's it's the 11th, I think. But yeah, I'll put it on my calendar, so I know I need to be in Springfield on the 11th. Right now, I'm probably going to stay in Springfield. It's looking like I'll probably get some more students and do that. Yeah, Jesus takes the wheel, says he can't wait for home time. See, and one of the things that Jesus is looking at is his home time, because he's like, man, I've been all over the place. Do I really want to be around my family and stuff like that? You know, because, you know, they're worried too about the coronavirus. So like, you know, that has to be hard. Nick said, I heard Springfield is a ghost town. Are they bringing students in yet? Nick, they've been bringing students in. I don't think they really stopped. Yes, I'm still at home. Yep, that's a garage door right there, and you know, there's a basketball goal. There's a basketball goal over here. Little Fisher Price one. I can play on that one because I can slam dunk that one. I don't even have to jump. Jerry Garcia says, yes, the 11th, so you live in Missouri. Yes, I live in Missouri. I was born in Odessa, Texas, and I lived in Lubbock, Texas for like most of my life. And whenever I started training like I am now, and I was in Springfield a lot, we decided to move right here to Missouri. So we moved down here so that way I could see my family more too. Clarence, what's good, Twisted? You hopping for reals. Han says, TMC equals too much chrome. John J. You were these... There's another... I don't even know what that... Oh, he's talking to Willie's Pub. Big country. I live like 45 from Kraft in Kirksville. Kirksville's right up the road. We'll have to meet up sometime, big country. I wouldn't mind meeting you. I see you on like everybody's channels, and I wouldn't mind meeting up with you sometime. Go out after this coronavirus. We'll go out and eat some hamburgers or something. Meet up at like a truck stop or something. Go sit down for like some lunch or something. If I would have knew you were in Kansas City the other day, I would have been like, hey man, let's meet up at the pilot, that little hole in the wall pilot. Let's see here. Nick says, hey, everyone should Google 25K simulator. The government wants to pass essential workers package, which includes truck drivers. We would get up to 25K if it passes. Nick, I saw something about that, and I think that what I was looking at is that's for the contractors and small businesses. That's not. I'm a company guy. I wouldn't get that. And they kind of made it sound out like it was going to be a loan. I was looking at that. I was checking that out, but it seems like it's going to be a loan, and that's going to be for the leasers and owner ops. And I've been hearing people talk about if they have to pay it back or not and stuff like that. Jerry says he lives in Houston, Texas, but he's from Mexico City. Okay, Jerry. John Jace. You are both fanboys. I don't even know what that dude's talking about. Joshua says, I have my CDL, but no over-the-road experience. What will I do when I get to Prime? If you have a CDL, but no over-the-road experience, then you're going to get put with a PSD trainer like me. And we're going to do the PSD phase. It's going to be a test. It's going to be 3 maneuvers. You'll be able to pick your 3 maneuvers, and you'll have to do the engine compartment and the end cab. And you know, it's really easy process, Joshua. So like, whenever you decide if you're gonna come to Prime, then like hit me up. Hey, Hans says, is Sean quitting? Nah, Sean said he got sent home. I don't know. I need to check my email, see what that's about. Big Country says, I met you in Springfield with Andrew and Matt Huffer. Yeah, I remember, but man, that was so long ago. Like, we're going to have to meet up again sometime. If you still got Andrew's number, Big Country, if you still got Andrew or Matt's number, text them and get my number from them, and we'll figure out sometime to meet up. Nick says, if it's a loan, I don't want it. Yeah, Nick, that's what I was... To me, it looked like it was talking about for the smaller businesses. I didn't really look into it too much, but, you know, I was like, I don't know about that too much, Nick. I looked at it a little bit, so. Jerry says, so we will practice your Spanish. Right, Jerry? Maybe you can teach me something. At least you know the proper Spanish. Like, you don't know like, you're probably not, Jerry, you probably ain't speaking the Tex-Mex stuff. Like, a lot of people know the Tex-Mex. Like, you probably speak true Spanish. My friend De La Fuente, he was telling me that it's way different. Sean says, Hans, I'm not quitting Prime. Decided not to complete my application. Call recruiting and race. Yeah. Sean got 2 years of experience now. Jason Bailey. How's life been treating me? Man, life's been treating me good. I can't complain. I'm working, you know. I have a job and I'm working, you know. I can't complain much, Jason. Jesus Takes the Wheel says, I think Big Country started the same week I did. Nah, Jesus, Andrew, I think Andrew was way gone by the time you started, Jesus. So yeah, I think like Andrew's been gone for a while. I still talk to Andrew too, and I still talk to Matt Huffer too. Like, I talk to Matt more than I talk to Andrew, but I still hear from Andrew every once in a while. We still talk. Joshua says, well, will I get in touch with you? In the description, there's my driver code, and there's a little video down there that's gonna give you my email and stuff like that. It's called Supporting My Channel. It'll tell you how to get me as your trainer and everything for you. So definitely check that out. Email me and we'll get in touch. And if you have any more questions, then like email me. Sean's been emailing me. Me and Sean talk a lot in email. Mark, we've been talking in email, and we used email to exchange phone numbers. So I've talked to Mark. Big Country started April of 2018. Yeah, and Hans is right too. Hans says no guarantee on other mega carriers will hire you. Freight is low, and Hans right. And I don't know how many at this time right now. At this point in time, I don't know if it's a good time for other places to hire you, Sean. So, just send your applications out. And if you have to wait a little while, you have to wait a little while, but don't give up on it. Do not give up on it. See, a CDL is a great thing to have. Right, Jesus? You were completely wrong. Jerry needs... What do I need to study? You're going to need to study the engine compartment, Jerry, and the in cab. I can email them to you, Jerry. I got them on... I got my in-cab and my engine compartment. I can email it to you so you can start studying it if you're ready to start studying it. Hopefully you already took your permits test. I'm hoping. So that's good to go. If not, you need to start studying for your permit test to take your permit test. Sean says... It's ready to take me, but I have to go to Wisconsin. Cartloads, CDL's like having a job in your pocket. Right? I never looked at it like that, but you're exactly right. CDLs are like, man, that's a golden ticket right there. Go work somewhere else. Like, yeah, Jerry, I'll try to send that to you. I'll try to send it to you here in a minute. Sean says, TMC is hiring out of my home area. Yeah, Sean, I would hate to see you not get a CDL, man. You've been working hard. You've been working hard for it, and you've been studying. You studied for your permit. You went and got your permit. I mean, like, you've been studying hard for it, so... we're rooting for you, Sean. We really are. Big Country says, any company will help you if they have those 3 letters on your license. Yeah, for real. Any company will hire you. Like I tell people, man, your CDL is going to take you far in life. Like, that's why it's such a great feeling for me whenever I get one of my students and I get them their CDL. It's a great feeling because I feel like I just empowered that person for the rest of his life. He could use that CDL anywhere he wants, like any company. He knows what he's worth, and when you got a CDL, you know what you're worth. So if you feel like you're getting mistreated and you're not making what you should make, you can take it wherever you want. Sean says, well, and I have my permit with Tanker's endorsement. I have plenty of options. Yeah, that's right, Sean. You do. You do. Jerry Garcia says, what do I need to study for the permit test? Could you send me with that info? Wait, Jerry, didn't you have a CDL already? If you have a CDL already, you don't have to take the permit test. My bad. I think you told me you had a CDL already, so you wouldn't have to take the permit test. But if you don't have a CDL and you need to study for your permit test, it's combinations, it's air brakes, it's tanker, air brake combination, tanker, general knowledge. Did I say air brakes? Air brakes, general knowledge, combinations, Oh, there it is. Big countries on it. General knowledge, air brakes, combination, and tanker. I don't know why I always think it's 5, but yeah, you have your CDL. Yeah, Jerry says okay, yes, I have a CDL Class A. Yeah, Jerry has a CDL, so he's not going to have to study for his permit. He'll just have to take the test over here. He's going to have to, Jerry, you're going to do straight line back. Everybody has to do it. You're going to do an offset. And then you get to pick your last maneuver, either one of the parallels or the alley dock. Usually people pick the parallels. To me, the parallels are harder than the alley dock, but a lot of people feel a lot safer doing a parallel. My alley dock it works. Like I feel safer taking the alley dock, but a lot of people stick with the parallel, so. And then you'll have to take a road test, Jerry. You know how to drive a truck, so. And whenever you get out here, Jerry, I'm going to teach you how I drive a truck. Like, I'm going to have you drive my way, and I'm going to teach you why we drive the way I have you drive. And, I might teach you a thing or two, I have CDL guys all the time that they're all like, man, I never even knew how to turn like that. He goes, it makes a lot of sense how you turn. I'm like, yep. Yeah, Big Country's right. You'll just have to do a refresher. That's just a refresher. Jerry says he drives for FedEx, which is a switcher. Jason Bailey says, I hate the alley. Why you hate the alley dog, man? That's the easiest one. That's right, Carlo. Alley dock any day. Big Country says, I had pre-trip, the whole thing, not just one place. There's a chance that you'll have to take it all. Yeah, for a regular PSD, Big Country, you have to take it all. But if you're a CDL holder, you only have to do the engine compartment. Because guess what? You're a CDL holder. You already have a CDL. They just want to make sure that you can check and make sure that the truck is safe. So they're just making sure you know it. Jason, no, it wasn't. Jesus takes the wheel. Every time I hear Jerry Garcia, I think of Ben and Jerry's ice cream, Cherry Garcia. I know, I do too, Jesus. I'm all like, man. Jason Bailey, not for me, but that's I'm out here doing it. It's not bad. Yeah, and out there in the real world, man, we set up at a 45, so you're not really doing an alley dock, but, you're doing a modification of it to make it easier. You're trying to set up at a 45, whatever you get set up, you're like, man, I'll work with it. That's what I got. That's what I got to work with, so I'm going for it. Big Country says, and the brake test, I'm sure he'll have to do that. Yeah, he's going to have to do the engine compartment and the whole end cab. The whole end cab. Big Country, I love those ice cream loads. Yeah, the ice cream loads are the best. Sean says, there's a couple of guys in the class I was in just have the dead stare in the simulator. The dead stare in the simulator. Sylvester says, I love the alley dog. You're going to have to do it anyways. Sylvester, man. Sylvester got in there. He was trying to do his own thing. I said, you want to do your own thing? Pull up here and just do it, man. I was all like, just do it. So he found out that the way I teach it's a lot easier for him than him just doing it real fast. But if you stick to the steps that I teach, then it goes in there like it's great. If you don't stick to the steps and you just do your own thing, if you get it in there, that's cool. If you don't get it in there, we need to start doing my steps. That's pretty much what happened today. Is we didn't follow my steps all the way. So guess what? We're gonna retest. Sean says, I'm doing 65 downhill in the simulator. Big Country says, I wonder how Jacob's getting along. Sean W says, dead forward stare looking at in the mirror. Yeah, man, trucking is, I'm not gonna lie, trucking is a lot of mirror checking. And like, if you're not checking your mirrors, then you're not driving safe. Sean says, the guy in the class, we're doing 65 to 70 down a hill in the simulator. Captain Banana says, I failed trying to get in there on my own. Those steps are there for a reason. That's right, Captain. Man, Captain Banana, we were talking about you today. I bet your ears were ringing. Me and my student Keith, man. I was like, man, Captain Banana, he's just the greatest. And my student Keith was all like, yeah, he goes, man, that he talks so highly of you. I was all like, man, we had a good time. I said, I still talk to Captain Banana, but we were talking good things about you. Jerry says, okay, I need to go. Please don't forget to send me the pre-trips. Yeah, for sure. And I have color copy, so it's going to be a lot better. Jason Bayless says, it's Captain Banana. It's Captain Banana. Oh, man, we had a great time, Captain. Big Country says, we had to fail the simulator because they didn't exit on the final ramp, so they hit the low bridge. Yeah, I don't know how people hit that low bridge, man. That, like, the signs are on both sides of the road and it says low clearance, no trucks. I mean, like, how do people hit that? Jesus Takes the Wheel says, if you know anyone who wants to team up for 6 months, let me know. Hey, look at that. Jesus is about to upgrade, so if anybody's out there right now that has a truck and that's probably company, I'm guessing. I don't know, he didn't say company or lease, but if you're company, y'all want to team up with Jesus Takes the Wheel, he's ready for you. He wants to team up for 6 months. Hey, I'll tell you right now that Jesus Takes the Wheel was one of my best students. So if y'all get Jesus Takes the Wheel on your truck, y'all are going to be safe. Jesus Takes the Wheel, he can drive really good. He drives smooth. Like, you will get some good sleep while Jesus is driving. So if y'all want Jesus Takes the Wheel, man, you know, look him up. Looking for a team driver right there. Hit them up. They hit it by, yeah, that's exactly right, Captain. They'll hit it by not paying attention. But it seems like a lot of my students now are getting through that 50K miles, so that's good. Gifty's on his way back to Springfield right now from California, so he's coming back. He's upgrading, he told me. So I don't know if they have a truck ready for him and he's coming back already, or if he's just hit his miles and he's coming back. But Gifty will be back. I'm hoping to run into him. Jason, are you still going flatbed, or did you make a decision reefer yet? You know, us reefer guys, Jason, we're hard workers, man. We have to lift those landing gear, hook up those lines, do dropping hooks. It's not all fun and games. Man, I don't know. You don't know yet, Jason? Well, hey, you got time to decide, Jason, so, you know, think about it. Like, I mean, flatbed's good too. I'm not knocking flatbed. Flatbed's good. Flatbed, you work. You will work. If you need some exercise, flatbed's where it's at for you. Jason says, I'm 23. I don't work. The other day, though, raised the gears twice. I did work the other day, raised the gears twice. 2 times? Oh man, dude, I bet you were beat, dude. Jesus takes the wheel, says, my shoulder is sore from lifting those landing gears. Right? Just wait till y'all gotta carry all those load locks to the back, man. Those long bars, like, man, I'll take putting in some load locks any day over tarping, because I hear how bad tarping is, and the weather on top of that. Like, you got me tarping some stuff in some negative weather. Like, nah, man. I'll stay nice and warm in my truck. I'll be wearing my t-shirt, my shorts, and I'll stay in my truck, man. Y'all can have all the weather y'all want out there, flatbed. Captain Banana says, my drop and hook turned into a live load. They overloaded 3,000 pounds and now reworking our load. My 14 hour is clicking down. Hey man, it happens. Your trainer's going to get some detention pay probably over that. Hopefully. Jesus takes the wheel. Bad enough I had to climb 2 steps to get in. Yeah, man, we climb up and down inside those reefers. We have to climb up in there, get our load logs, put them up. You know, then we have to climb the back of the truck to put them up in the racks that they go in. You know, all that good stuff. We're working. Man, one thing probably, like, I think one of the biggest things that I would look into going flatbed is flatbed doesn't have to do the live loaded calls. I cannot stand doing live loaded calls. Like, I hate being on hold, and every time I gotta do a live loaded call, I get that voice thing, man. I'm on hold and just waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm impatient like that. Like, it always trips me out when my students tell me, man, you got a lot of patience. I'm all like, ooh, just put me on hold on a phone and see how patient I am. I have no patience for being on hold. None whatsoever. Alright, I don't like being on hold. And also, flatbed, I guess you don't have to take your trailer and get washed out, man. That kills a lot of time too. Especially when that trailer's really bad. Like, man, those washouts, sometimes they are like a long wait. And it always happens after I get a meat load. I'm all like, oh man, look at how many trucks are in this wash bay. Like, it's going to take forever to get through here. And then most of the time they're somewhere way far away out of route. So you're losing miles right there going out of the way to get a washout. I mean, like, it is what it is, I guess. It's part of trucking. Yeah, Captain Banana says the music on hold sucks, especially in the radio. Radio has static. Yeah, the music they picked for on hold is like not good. And then what drives me nuts is hearing the same recording over and over and over. Like, it's like, wow. Sometimes I'll just call the fleet manager and I'll be like, hey, I need to do a live loaded call. I say, oh, oops, I accidentally forgot to press 1. Wink, wink. So, you know, my fleet manager, he's pretty cool. So he's like, hey, man, I'll just do it for you, man. What's going on? Where are you going? What's the address on the bills? What's the temperature? What's the weights? You know, and boom, it's done. Jesus takes the wheel, says, I hooked up airlines and then come back into the AC for 15 minutes. Then I had to do the landing gear, another 15 minutes back in the AC break. It might have been a long journey to put my lock. It's rough. Oh, Jesus, man, you need to make some YouTube videos of that. I would laugh, man. All right, today in the reefer world, where I'm gonna go hook my airlines up. Man, it's hot. Let me go back in the. You be fanning yourself in there, drinking some ice cold water. All right, gotta go do the landing gear. Get out, jump back in the truck. AC full blast in your face, hair blowing, drinking ice cold water. Be like, man, that lock has to go way back there. You go put your lock on, get back in. Oh, I'm glad I have to do a live loaded call so I can sit back and get cool again and relax. Now I can drive. Captain Banana, hopefully there's a Dunkin' Donut near the wash facility. A lot of Dunkin'. How's it been trying to find Dunkin' Donuts out there over the road? Far in between, right? Sean says, my buddy tells me you don't have wait time in flatbed like you do in reefer. I hear that too, but I have a friend that's flatbed, and sometimes he can't even get his stuff unloaded till the next day. Or maybe there's a weekend. You can't do nothing in flatbed on the weekend, so I think that's a long time. What's going on, Nathan? Right, better later than never. Was shopping on Amazon. Yeah, hey, I did some shopping on Amazon earlier too. That's the best shopping right there. Amazon will get me in trouble. And they put that little one button click to buy stuff on Amazon. That thing is the worst thing, because now I'm just like, click, oops, got it already. Ordered it, too late now, can't change it. So yeah, I do Amazon shopping too. Yeah, it's addictive. But yeah, my student's gonna retest on Wednesday. I have 2 people testing on Wednesday. I have one testing for his very first time, and I have one retest on Wednesday. So Wednesday's gonna be a very busy day for me. So hopefully everything works out and they both pass their test, and then I'm getting some new students. Captain Banana, I'm having no luck with Dunkin's and this coronavirus. Yeah, hey, that corona's not helping, I'm sure. Carlos says, I guess I'm hauling fuel is good for unloading because they can't be closed, and they can be closed, and I can still drop it. I feel for you guys that have to wait. Yeah, you're right, man. And fuel prices are low. I saw in town today that the fuel was $1.18 or $1.19. I was like, man, fuel's going back down for unleaded, not diesel, unleaded. So I was like, man, gas is getting that cheap. That's right, Nathan. Captain, you need to get on those videos, bro. I think Captain's really busy, man. You've been on home time for the past 10 days? That's a lot of home time. Nathan says, yeah, $1.19, man. I was tripping too. I was like, I just filled up for $1.30. It's pretty much back to the prices it was whenever I started driving. I think whenever I started driving, it was $1.12 per gallon, and I was all like, man, gas is getting so high. I was all like, man, this is bad news. Now look, like, we're getting back down to those prices. That's good. Hey, Nathan doesn't want to hear your excuses, Captain. He wants to see some videos. Right? Captain Banana, you should have did some videos, man. You kicking it out. Well, I'm on day number 1 of my home time. You just laid out in the lazy boy. I'm just going to stay in my lazy boy all day long. Day 2. Well, I'm back in my lazy boy. Just kicking it in the lazy boy. I don't know. There ain't nothing to do. Like, home time must not be very much fun right now. I mean, we didn't my home time, we didn't go nowhere. I mean, we were pretty much in the house, just staring at each other. Like, I got bored, and on my Facebook, I took like a sock and covered my face with it, and coronavirus. Then I took a plastic bag and I put it over my head with made me some gear, go out grocery shopping, just messing around. Nathan says it was 79 cents when I started driving. Hey, who knows? It might keep going down back to that. Carlos says gas consumption everywhere I live has gone down, but clear diesel and dyed diesel can't keep it in the tanks. Sean W says it was $1.13 out off Iowa 80 above Youngstown, Ohio. Yeah, fuel prices are getting cheap right now for your cars. Like, gas prices are going down. That's good. Yeah. I like it when the gas prices are cheap. I wish that they would drop the price of the groceries and stuff too, man. That would be nice. It feels like the prices of food and stuff is going up though, really. That's what I'm noticing. Like, it feels like it's costing more and more to go to the grocery store. But hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. I need to get ready for bed. I got to be back at the terminal in like not too long from now. Like, I got to be back over there at 7 a.m. to start my day on the pad with my students. So anybody need toilet paper? Nah, I think the toilet paper crisis is over. Oh, one more thing before I go. Like, people that if y'all are going to like California and stuff like that where y'all need a mask, like, take a shirt and just freaking cover your face with it or something, man. I wonder if that's acceptable. Like, is that going to count as a mask so people aren't getting those fines? Like, I would try something like that out if I didn't have a mask. But yeah, I'm getting out of here. Good evening. Good night, everybody. Y'all be safe out there. Jesus, I'm hoping to see you back in Springfield soon. Oh, you're past your 50K. There you go, Jesus. Time to get on that upgrade list in the morning, man. First thing in the morning, tell that fleet manager, hey, put me on that upgrade list. I got my miles. But I'm out of here. Y'all be safe. Yeah, congratulations, Jesus.